Hello and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? So this is for any placement of Saggy you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. They will also be in the description box below. And what I've started doing is utilizing my intuition to let you know when you should use your intuition in regards to what is happening to you in your reality, in ways that you can strengthen your intuition at times when I feel called to it, okay? So, with that being said, let's get into your cards. By the way, I will mention the decks, and they will be in the description box below if I have not said it already. Now, let us get into your cards. Yeah. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect. And you got the 9 of Spring in the reverse. Yeah, well, I'm going to choose to see it that way. Yes. So, and that first deck that I use is Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Now I'm going to use Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the 9 of Spring in the reverse. And you got Fairy Guide, followed by the Singer of Transfiguration. It's gonna come out. Followed by the Soul Shrinker, as well as Penelope Dreamweaver, and Sylvanus. Okay. Yep. Now, please, oh please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by mentioning what's going to come. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies. Then you got the World card with the 6 of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Awesome. That is so cool. Nice. Okay. Now, we shift gears. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. Well, tell us what to expect by clarifying these 2 cards in the direction they're in. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, so please come forward and clarify these cards. Gloominous Doom. Excuse me. As well as Faf the Footer. Faffy. And the Feline. As well as the Master Maker. Yeah. I don't think I read. Did I read? I did not. Alright. So the 9 of Spring in the reverse would be that this week you will not have to protect the fruits of your labor. Well, at least you won't feel the need to do so. You will also not Excuse me. Alright, let me rephrase that. This week, you'll feel safe. As well as unchallenged, challenge-free, and your environment will be safe from marauders or pesticides, because you have like ladybugs and a ladybug infestation. So it being in reverse, you won't have you or someone you're dealing with will probably not feel like they need to protect their surroundings from outside influences. And the first card clarifying that is the Fairy Guide. Now the Fairy Guide is direct communication, guidance, direct communication from fairies. So it's basically letting you know to listen to your intuition. What is it that you felt like what is it that you felt like you needed to defend yourself against? That will not be an issue, at least this week. And while that will not be the issue this week, you will be able to transform yourself. You will have a breather. You will be able to think of something else other than that thing that you're trying to save yourself from. Right? Then you have the Soul Shrinker. Now the Soul Shrinker at the very end talks of blessings. And so I feel like this little respite of time where you won't have to defend yourself from external circumstances will feel like a blessing. Yeah. Now for some reason I'm thinking of, you might have kids. If that's the case, I feel like maybe your kids will just leave you alone. Or I mean, what I mean to say is that for a while, your children will not be will leave you alone, will let you take a little bit of calm, and a little moment for yourself. Okay. Alright. Next you have Penelope Dreamweaver. So Penelope talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So during this time of comfort and being able to take a breather, you will be able to follow, to take a little moment to yourself and to actually follow the intuitive nudges that you're getting. Right? It might be in the form of inspiration, in the form of magical dreams, or in the form of visions. I don't know how closely connected you are to your sixth senses. You have many, right? You have a sixth sense, but that sixth sense might, how should I say this? That sixth sense will let you in on stuff in different ways, is what I'm getting. Then you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of talks of truth cutting through deception and clarity. So what did I just mention about multiple ways your intuition will let you in on little secret, like on intuitive nudges? That is what I think it is. It's just being able to discern between what is an intuitive nudge and what is your ego. Yeah. So next you have, for the second set, you have the World as well as the Six of Autumn. Now the World, alright, talks of completion, talks of brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. Yes. As well as the Six of Autumn. Now the Six of Autumn, alright, talks of the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. It's just you have completed a cycle. Well, because you were able to take a little bit of time alone and in order to think things through and so on, you were able to complete a cycle, which was amazing. Then you were able to start getting equal give and take, like more of a sharing energy. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. The cards clarifying that are Luminous Doom, which at the very end talks of taking care of yourself. I feel like with that World card, with having completed a cycle, you have learned how to take care of yourself. Because you were grounded and centered and earthed, and you were being real. Of the importance of taking care of you. Yeah. And with that, you have the Feline. Now the Feline talks of tidying up loose ends, delayed completion, tidying up loose ends, and getting it right. This card to me is crossing your T's and dotting your I's. She's making certain that everything is on par, is what I'm getting. Okay. Next you have the Master Maker. Now the Master Maker, alright, talks of skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. So, because of you having completed a cycle, you have sort of reinvented yourself, or at least reinvented parts of yourself. I hope I'm on point. So that is that. You know, in order to, maybe you were not in the sharing mentality prior to this, and now you are. So that is how you shifted and changed. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, I was going to say Leo or Aries, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the King of Winter with the Unity card, as well as the Emperor and the Renewal and the Six of Winter. By the way, the Emperor is all four kings rolled into one. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. No. Alright, so to clarify, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got the undressing with salad, intuition, singer of intuition, and list of the shadows at the bottom of the deck, as well as spirit dancer. Who are you? Who, I really wanna know. Who are you? Oh. Come on, tell me, who are you? You are you. Yeah. CSI in Las Vegas. CSI can't actually. I think it was just CSI, and then all the other CSIs started happening. CSI Miami, CSI New York, I think. Well, I know CSI, the first CSI. Alright, that is neither here nor there. So the first card you got is the King of Winter. Now the King of Winter, is very gnarly. Is a very knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and an unemotional individual. This card says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Yes. Come on, tell me, who are you? You are you. Then you have Unity. Now Unity talks of do the right thing for the right reasons. I think this is the Hierophant in this deck. It says do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches. New approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. The Hierophant. Then you have the Emperor. Now the Emperor talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Yeah. So deciding on the way to act, the best way to act in order to utilize your logic to the best of your ability, so that you can review the past and present to see which to plan a bright new future. Understanding your life's purpose, releasing judgment of yourself or others, becoming the leader, right? The ultimate leader. Yes. And once you do that, you'll be able to move to calmer waters with the Six of Winter, which would be the Six of Swords in this deck. It says positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times. Traveling or relocating. Haha. So, once you use logic and structure, once you utilize all of your capabilities in order for you to, gain the most understanding of the situation. When you understand the situation fully, you will then be able to, then you'll be able to graduate or succeed at something. Now, the first card clarifying that is the Undressing of a Salad. Now, the Undressing of a Salad talks of being, Use your words. Balance, avoiding extremes, achieving the impossible, being impossible. Right? I wrote Fool's Errand. I also wrote Smurf. I don't know what those little brown folk in like Mario Party are called. I really don't. So I don't know what to call these dudes. Because I feel like these two energies are so different. They're vibrationally different. They're like from two separate universes, is what I'm picking up on. So wait, we have the King of Winter, unity, and so I feel like both this King of Winter and this Emperor are able to work together. Okay, so I feel like the King of Winter is a manager, while as the Emperor is like the boss. I feel like those two are going to be able to work together in order to come up with a plan, in order to get more sales, or what have you this month. And they might even come from two completely separate backgrounds, which is the reason why which will probably indicate this. Yeah. Now, the next card, alright, that you got is the Singer of Intuition. Now, the Singer of Intuition talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust, as well as something I wrote experience. Perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust, and experience. I feel like this Emperor, because if you look on the card, the Emperor is quite younger than the King of Winter. So I feel like, or like most of these other men, I think the youngest man, the two youngest men in this spread is the Emperor as well. So is the Emperor and the dude, I must say, on the 6th of Winter. But this does not apply, so all of them are old except for the Emperor. Right? This Emperor must be going to all these managers, right, to get their 2 cents in order to move forward with what it is that they are planning to move forward with. And if they do that, I feel like this Emperor is going to be able to slay whatever it is that he is working on. Not just conquer, slay. Literally slay. No. So odd. When I say slay now, I'm like, not like Santa Claus's sleigh. Nay. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, like down Santa Claus Lane. Alright. So, I feel like that is how you are gaining the needed experience by reaching out to more experienced individuals who know what they're talking about, so that you can draw from their knowledge and be able to avoid whatever this is that you are fearing. Next, you have List of the Shadows. Now, List of the Shadows, okay, talks of healing the shadows, addictions, bondage, and self-esteem. I feel like you are gaining self-esteem by asking for these people's input. Then we have Spirit Dancer. Now, Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression, freedom, and exploration. So you're exploring all the options by going to all these people and seeing what's the best course of action out of all of them. Next. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittariuses, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you got 7 of Autumn with the Ace of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the 7 of... Wait, let me just pull out the clarifying cards. Alright. Now. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Totally off key, but what have you. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and clarify why both these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share. And you got the Fairy Godmother, followed by Geo the Slow, as well as Flexing Nincompoop. Nincompoop. The next card is the Bodacious Bodak. Nincompoop. Okay, and he of the Fairy Sword, as well as the Singer of Courage, and the Singer and the Ecstasis card. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Alright. So, 9. Did I? What? I'm not even following my own instructions. Alright, so we talked of the first set. Now we have to talk of the second set. Did we talk of the second set? The World and the 6th of Autumn. Yes, we did. Okay. Now, I even talked to this one. What is up, man? It's like my head is somewhere else. Okay, so the last set is comprised of the 7 of Autumn, as well as the Ace of Autumn. Now, the 7 of Autumn, alright, talks of have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Yeah. A prudent investment of time or money, which will allow you to tap into the Ace of Autumn's energy, which talks of a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. Which is awesome. Yeah. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. So you're waiting on something to pan out, and while you're waiting, this thing will definitely plan out with the Ace of Autumn. Because you'll get the wanted and needed information that will help you, you know, make a happy change in your career. Yeah. Now, so the first card, clarifying, is the Fairy Godmother. Now, the Fairy Godmother, alright, talks of gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. So, I feel like this is going to feel like a dream come true, but it's like, this dream come true is, how should I say this? This dream come true will take a moment. While you're waiting, I suggest you do a little research or look into something. Yet again, an indication that it might take time. You have Geo the Slow. Now Geo talks of cycles of time, slowness, patience, and waiting. Or waiting in patience. Time goes by so slowly. Every little thing that you say I'll do will coming up on you. Madonna. So then the next card is the Bodacious Bodak. Now the Bodacious Bodak, alright, talks of meddling, tampering, sabotage, and helpful fixing. Air quotes. If you did not notice. Yes, air quotes. It's like, it's not helpful fixing, it's actually making it worse, is what I'm getting. So, if you meddle and if you try and make it go faster, it won't happen the way it should, is what I'm picking up on. Excuse me. Then you have here the Fairy Sword. Now here the Fairy Sword, alright, talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. So even if it takes time, you will be protected in this endeavor. So don't fret, is what I'm picking up on. Let it take its time. Why? Well, I feel like it's going to demand a lot of courage on your part with the Singer of Courage, which talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So I feel like you might not be very for some reason I got Spin Out, which is a Netflix show, is what I saw, or in my mind's eye. Interesting. Spin out every little thing. So, the waiting game is going to demand a lot of bravery on your part. Bravery to have the patience to be able to say no to people around you and to be like, I know what I'm doing. Right? Yeah. Next, you have the ecstasis card. Now, the ecstasis card talks about ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. So I feel like that thing that you're telling other people that you know that you should be doing about is basically this. Yeah. It's basically this. You are telling people to back off because you are going towards what you know is right for you. So, my gorgeous Saggies, that is amazing. This is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please come forward and please write in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!